Looks mouthwatering, doesn't it? Instant ramen is a tasty, time-saving, and affordable meal. Nothing's more satisfying than a steaming bowl of instant noodles. You can cook it in the span of just a few minutes and enjoy. Instant ramen may be good for your soul, but it's not so great for your body. In today's video, we'll discuss how eating too many instant noodles can lead to serious health problems. Can it cause a stroke? What about high blood pressure? Can it impact your liver? We'll discuss all this and more. Get ready for a headache! Are you experiencing more headaches than usual? Maybe you should reconsider what you're eating. As good as it is, instant ramen has too much salt, which can cause headaches and other health problems. When you eat a lot of salt, the volume of your blood rises, forcing your blood vessels to expand. This stretching and tightening of the blood vessels can trigger headaches and high blood pressure. And salt isn't the only part of instant ramen linked to headaches. Just like any other processed food, instant noodles have MSG, which causes headaches and muscular tightness. So if you experience headache or vision problems after binge eating ramen noodles, it's time to cut back. Eating instant noodles daily can have harmful effects on your health. Let's see how it can impact your behavior. Eating too much instant ramen can affect the way you act. Of course, it's great for a cozy meal, but did you know it can increase symptoms of ADHD? This is because of the TBHQ preservative. Used to increase the shelf life of instant ramen, TBHQ has been linked to ADHD. You'll be surprised to know that only 1 to 4 grams of TBHQ can cause sickness, confusion, ringing ears, and puking. It's also been known to cause hyperactivity in children. If you continue to take TBHQ over a long period of time, it may damage your DNA. Did you know that eating instant noodles daily can stop you from getting the right nutrients? A large bowl of instant ramen can fill you up, but it's not particularly healthy. It offers more than the required calories along with a ton of fat, but it's lacking the right nutrients. If you're getting too many empty calories, it's a recipe for disaster. You're vulnerable to so many terrible health problems. Instant ramen is low in fiber and protein, which are both important parts of a balanced diet. While the noodles may include tiny quantities of vitamins like niacin and riboflavin, there are plenty of other food options that offer better nutrition without giving you too much salt and fat. Instant ramen can really mess up your diet. If you're trying to get in shape and improve your diet, you shouldn't be eating ramen noodles all the time. If you're only eating instant ramen, you're at a higher risk of having a stroke. Instant ramen is a cheap and simple dinner. Unfortunately, eating too much of it can damage your brain permanently. Yes, I know it sounds harsh, but it's still 100% true. The ingredients that make instant noodles so addictive are heavy in salt, which can increase your risk of stroke. Women who consume instant ramen daily are at an increased risk of heart attack, stroke, and other diseases. A cheat meal once in a while won't harm you, but with a little extra effort and preparation, you can make your own nutritious alternative. Just add a few tasty veggies and mix them in with the noodles. I know, you won't get the same satisfaction as when you cook a square of ramen noodles in boiling water, but look on the bright side, you're avoiding chronic health issues. If you're eating a bowl of instant ramen more than twice a week, you're going to feel bloated. As if the calories in your favorite ramen package weren't bad enough, ramen can do a whole lot more damage to your health. Eating instant ramen can lead to fluid retention and bloating. This is because all of the salt you'll be consuming. Also, if you slurp your ramen noodles rather than biting into them, you'll be swallowing a lot of air, which will also add to that gassy, bloated feeling. If you still want to enjoy your occasional ramen bowl, it's better to mix in some fiber-rich veggies and complete the meal with a delicious fruit dessert. This will help your body digest the ramen much quicker. Want to know what happens to your digestive tract when you eat instant ramen all the time? Ramen is super hard to digest. In fact, it will completely throw off your digestive system. Instant noodles may look like soothing homemade chicken noodle soup, but it's far from it. Your body has to work so much harder to digest instant ramen than it does with other foods. Studies determine that on one hand, fresh noodles are digested completely after an hour or two of eating, while instant noodles remain stubbornly intact and undigested for hours. Due to delayed digestion, the harmful chemicals and preservatives from instant noodles stay in your body for a long time. This only affects your health negatively in the long run. That's not all. If you're always eating instant ramen as a quick fix for dinner, you may develop high blood pressure. Have you seen the tiny flavor packet inside your ramen packaging? What am I saying? Of course you have. While it may be the source of all the taste in your noodles, it's dangerous from a nutritional point of view. About 100 grams of ramen noodles can contain up to 1,800 milligrams of sodium. This is about 2/3 of the recommended daily salt consumption. This means that by eating a bowl of instant noodles, you're risking overloading on sodium later during the day, unless ramen noodles are the only salty meal you're planning to eat. I agree that your body needs a specific amount of salt to function properly, but too much salt can lead to high blood pressure. High blood pressure can increase your risk of other serious health problems like heart failure and stroke. To deal with this, you can try adding only half the seasoning. Either that or you can skip the seasoning entirely. You can also scrap it and make your own homemade sauce to go on your noodles. As if you thought it couldn't get any worse, eating ramen noodles every day can increase your risk of kidney disease. Your habit of eating instant noodles won't do any good for your kidneys. The high salt levels in this meal might increase your risk of developing renal disease and kidney stones. Salt raises the amount of calcium discharged in urine, and kidney stones can develop when this extra calcium binds with oxalate, a naturally occurring component in many fruits and vegetables. Cutting back on salt and drinking plenty of water can help protect your kidneys. This will dilute the waste in your body and make it harder for stones to form. If you think you might have kidney stones, try cutting back on ramen noodles, among other things. Kinda scary, right? Eating ramen noodles every day may even increase your chances of developing metabolic syndrome. You'd be surprised to know that women who eat instant ramen daily are more likely to develop metabolic syndrome. This illness increases things like obesity, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and high blood pressure. All these disorders can increase your risk of heart attack, diabetes, and other serious illnesses. Research states that women who prefer to eat instant ramen twice or more a week have a 68% increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome. If you're a college student, you're also likely to develop this condition. This is because instant ramen is so cheap and affordable to young people living away from home. Studies have successfully proven this. Researchers have also found a link between instant noodles and symptoms of metabolic syndrome. These include elevated plasma triglyceride levels, diastolic blood pressure, and fasting glucose levels. Your liver will take the blow if you don't stop eating instant ramen every day. Sadly, your favorite instant noodles can also cause liver damage. You'll be surprised to know that instant ramen is identified as one of 7 meals to avoid at all costs. This is because of all the unhealthy ingredients like preservatives. Your liver has to work super hard to break down these unnatural components. When your liver is overworked, it begins to store fat in its own cells, which can harm the organ. And since your liver is so important, you don't want this to happen. Yes, if you're healthy, you can have the occasional bowl of instant ramen and digest it without difficulty. But if you value your liver, you should limit your intake. Now that you know how instant ramen can impact your health, here are some tips to make your occasional noodle bowl healthier. Go for whole grain instant noodles instead. They have better fiber content and promote a feeling of fullness. This helps you avoid overeating. Since you won't be as hungry all the time, you might even lose a bit of weight. Also, have you ever tried low-sodium instant noodles? You can get them at your local grocery store. They might help you reduce your daily salt consumption. Like we said earlier, add more veggies to your noodles. Vegetables are your friend. The more vegetables you have in a day, the better your health will be. You'll give yourself a boost in so many great nutrients. Don't let this scare you too much. It's okay to have a bowl of ramen noodles every now and then. It's only when you're having them all the time. There are other foods you need to watch out for. Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more food-related videos, shall we? Here's what you need to know. Check out 50 foods you need to avoid if you want to lose weight. Or how about 9 foods experts want you to stop eating immediately? Go ahead, click one, or better yet, watch both and learn how the right food choices can benefit you. Do you have any ideas on how to make ramen noodles healthier? Let us know in the comments section below.